You're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Gelo and Musinana Sako here. We are back again for another show. Wait till it happen.
I really wait till they happen, my
Yep.
brother.
Tell you, maybe we can talk, and discuss wait till it happen for showbiz, and give our comments, as we do every Saturday. Last Saturday we missed because of, some small up thing there. But we are here now, and we always do this on Saturday, the same time. So, Sako, how far?
Man, I did fine. And thank everyone with the watch. Thank every person with the watch. Another beautiful day. So many things happening in the industry. So many things. Mr. Leo,
Mm-hmm.
Can Quintus, Mike
Yeah.
Monster. They don't
Mm-hmm.
break up with the
Mm-hmm.
that picking them.
Yeah.
How they call them? Like so many beautiful things. So
Mm-hmm.
many beautiful songs. They also
Mm-hmm.
with a big list. I don't know. Say one more start.
Don't forget to get my logs and Jovi them. They
Man,
fried
locks and
online.
Jovi.
Fried online. Yep.
By the
Through
way,
the
like as man start with this, right?
mm-hmm.
How you do feel anytime we because Malox and
Mm-hmm.
Jovi
Mm-hmm.
now probably the biggest names they now will get now for I think we call as the urban industry.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Mm-hmm.
So how you do feel when people like that one go on
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even know if I one call and fight or one call an argument or
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm,
It's part of entertainment,
mm-hmm,
It's part of entertainment and the entertainment industry that the
mm-hmm,
part of the thing that will make the entertainment. So it they okay as long as it may cause any human harm, any physical harm to a human being.
mm-hmm,
As long as I just online this and that, but a part of entertainment that
mm-hmm.
for the go back and forth, back and
But
forth.
you know, say na so Tupac and Biggie back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
Now so
It's
they
that bro.
start like oh na
Mm-hmm.
part of entertainment and because
Mm-hmm.
you realize it now self we even realize we don't realize it even though they be make that they make and they be see hang out together, they be see work on projects and but
Mm-hmm.
then see the way we end.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how do you think for kind of like draw that line. How if you draw that line for no say okay, now part of entertainment, but then and if you because like there was a time when the argument got to a place where Jovi was so angry, like, oh, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if you bring my family inside this, and
Mm-hmm.
even me, I feel like that kind of thing, and so we get for no play, we get for end,
Mm-hmm.
when the entertainment.
Yeah.
But then when you start go into
That's a
personal life,
personal life,
family,
yeah.
and so kind of thing, them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the thing is of course it'd be quite wrong for that kind of for bring personal family,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But then again, you were talking the person you're dealing with, Malox.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Malox na first person we know what go school fully. He's
Mm-hmm.
somebody who just happened to blown up in music and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Then also from the way they talk online, if
Mm-hmm.
you know which kind of person where he be,
Yeah.
so from that kind of thing, so then he be very defensive.
Mm-hmm.
He be very defensive. He ever defend a point. Now one of the people where he check say he be right all the
All the
time.
time. Okay.
So you must ever try for bring when you bring something, you must so now for the way make I start to bring family, you see,
Mm-hmm.
which to me is wrong and kind of immature in that position.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just because of his defensive nature, with the defensive nature, the defensive nature of him that he
Mm-hmm.
brought. Yeah, and again, like some posts up, don't post them.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting to see both of the people then going together because then two now people the way they get the highest as I don't post them
Mm-hmm.
to my Facebook, they get
Mm-hmm.
the highest kiss ass fans if
Mm-hmm.
the highest diehard fans. Those
Fans.
two artists
Yes.
that they ask them to come on way, their fans don't believe that they're ever wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of interesting to see both of them go together because the motive for the fan was sitting with the fan and they talk,
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, somehow I noticed that the fan they don't really go against each other, and mostly inside the artists they just go.
Artisan.
That's surprised, but I know,
Probably because they have respect for the other person's
yes,
art.
because they know because that two people then are people that way. If may say any other artist,
Mm-hmm.
if you go against Jovi
Mm-hmm.
or Malox, their fan they attack you. So
Mm-hmm.
they realize for the when then two they go against each other, they find the just shit up for their own
Mm-hmm.
corner. They don't call each other. It shows just as you talk, it shows say they know about the other fan them.
Mm-hmm. That
The
other,
other
yeah.
yeah. They know say that point where they attack to. If we never attack them, they know only you more breed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, only if we not talk about the fact is Stanley Eno was directing to the whole thing also. Uh,
he actually started
that
because
was
Stanley,
Stanley, you know, yeah,
Mhm.
and he stayed quiet all the
The whole
time.
time,
And
yeah.
then for the first time in I don't know, for this Wahoo industry thing,
Mhm.
it sounded like Jovi was actually I went my clothes back, sir. Okay, no.
No.
It sounded like
Mm.
Jovi was actually defending Stanley. You know, did it look
Mm.
like that to you?
Yeah, so yes, it looked like that, even though it's possible that he was not 100% defending Stanley. He was
Mm-hmm.
just more of um rebuking Malox.
Mm-hmm.
So again, he was actually more of rebuking Malox
Mm-hmm.
than supporting Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
You understand the difference? No?
Mm-hmm.
So and again, because of the kind of person Malox be
Mm-hmm.
very vulgar online, it over talk, they over claims on kind thing them
Mm-hmm.
up and down, say it be this and that, it be this and that. Then, of course, as we know as Jovi today,
Mm-hmm.
Jovi too knows say nah, he be the man.
Naive, yeah.
So if any person you want can claim say nah, he be that person, Jovi must look up
Yeah.
attack that man. He
He
said
consider see you they attack me.
yes, he
Okay.
concerned. So and of course, because Malok too, of course, are one of our biggest artists too. So if he respond to that person, like
Mm-hmm.
nobody na some other just some small
Small
artists
artist.
where Jovi will say, now
Ma
if you no get
annoying.
that, yeah. But when a person like Malok talk and so, or
Mm-hmm.
if na even Stanley be talk and so, he
Mm-hmm.
go attack you, or if people that for that level they talk and
Level.
so that the thing that happen where Jovi that
Mm-hmm.
they go, So I know sure say it been a say he wants support Stanley, now
Mm-hmm.
because in a Malox the one can claim say hey now he be the guy, now
Mm-hmm.
he don't do all this and fight for the industry, this and that. Before Jovi can just say no, she don't for the before they start they go back say you can't just say be king
Mm-hmm.
and that way you come up for side you don't drop how many album them.
Album.
Your song they don't make sense. You only
Mm-hmm.
sing about woman them. Your
Mm-hmm.
song the woman they ever day naked for all your song there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk the whole time about house for
Mm-hmm.
Cameroon and moto
Mm-hmm.
this and that. You don't produce which artist then. You see,
Mm-hmm. You don't help with such.
yep. So you know, yeah. They,
I think saying that one
mm,
argument that Jovi bring away me
mm.
for me, I feel like it made sense.
No, it makes sense.
Jovi showy Rennies.
Mm-hmm.
In beside Rennies,
Mm-hmm.
we know many other artists say Jovi don't give them foundation. In
Yeah,
as much as he not take them up there, but then
yeah,
we see it take Rennies from nothing to make Rennies a hit maker.
yeah.
Um yeah, I don't know. Do you think that is something many other Cameroonian artists, especially the A-list artists, we don't
Mm-hmm.
see Tizzy Panchak,
Mm-hmm.
they work with people, them share a platform with people, them
Mm-hmm.
even at one point in time, I felt like Stanley Eno was going down until Tizzy Pancha stepped in with
Mm-hmm.
My Way, the project with Loco.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually bring Stanley Eno back for up. And I think Stanley Eno learned a lesson because from that time,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they do it in, it
Collaborate.
collaborates.
Yeah, yeah,
It collaborate, the shape with that team them and
yeah.
all of that. So do you think this is something our A-list artists should start thinking about?
Very
We'll get
much.
that person way
Mm-hmm.
because that is where Petit Pay beats every other Cameroonian artist.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Bendeka, if you let us, you don't collaborate with people, them. You help people, you help their family, Grass Deka and the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But Kofi Olumide, Petit Pays, the people in that, if you actually hold some my hand, say, how they call our friend protege or something,
Yes.
that person who are taking
Yes.
from nothing to something. So do you
Yep.
think this is something our artists, especially 80s artists, should start
Mm.
thinking about?
Yeah, I think it's very as like we have seen the advantages of it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it is solidify your name even more
Mm-hmm.
because like, today when all man will see Fali Ipupa, all we
Mm-hmm.
will know say na Kofi
Kofi.
Olomide picking.
Yeah.
Even if he don't come popular, like in terms of popularity,
Popularity. Mm-hmm.
like worldwide popularity, he
Mm-hmm.
don't be popular past Kofi Olomide, but we
My
know
brother the
say
Baron, my brother the Baron. Good morning, good
Mhm,
morning, good morning. I will
mhm,
surely send you link when you join, give you a small idea.
mhm,
Victor, and good morning, my brother. And any person who will watch, please share. And also, if you get any question,
mhm.
don't forget for drop and for comment section. You're
Yeah.
saying something.
So yeah, great dog. Even though now from the way they show Fali
Mm-hmm.
Ipupa worldwide popularity,
Mm-hmm.
it be bigger than Kofi
Kofi
Olomide,
Olomide.
but all man know
Mm-hmm.
say Kofi Olomide na ipa,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that's going to forever
Forever
be.
be.
You see, I know. So that's one
Anytime
big
they mention
important.
Fali, some credit they go for Kofi.
Yep. You see,
Mm-hmm.
so now one thing that you know that's one of the advantages when you get that kind of success story. So
Mm-hmm.
and even when we have come on the case of Renis,
Mm-hmm.
when you mention Renis, everybody knows that it's
Jovi.
associated with Jovi. You see, I
Yeah.
know. So yeah, bringing up another artist is something that is they give for them. In fact, even when we talk of maybe not as much, this girl that girl way blow from that Tispanjai song Naso it is
Venyo Chinya.
very Tina. Most people they know sing from the way they know it.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, I know. All that kind of thing. So though it's something I highly encourage. People should do it. People need to do it more, especially A-list artists.
One thing people they ever talk when the kind of thing they happen, while some of you look at like na negativity, some people they say, oh, na boss. And some people then feel like, oh, that bus this, so you feel actually cash out on that bus. Now, I want me to explain for our viewers how possible it is for people to create bus like this, or even if you know that they create a bus like this happen, but a smart artist or a smart business person feel cash out from, feel make money from the bus. How they work for industry?
You mean for the kind of boss
Like how Jovi and Malox they argue so. Is there a possible way to cash out from it? For make money from?
There's a way. I think there's a way to there can be a way to do it, but maybe not in the moment. Because the thing I say during the boss time, a lot of a lot of eyes are on the people, a lot of attention are on them. So just shortly after that, this thing they just post about some brand. In fact, Malox they actually do and so, but if you don't already get endorsed by that company itself before, so it didn't like some come on brewery company, they make now is it Lyons or some BSO where they advertise them quite frequently. I noticed after they be done, they talk to that this is on time the way you abandon and they talk about that. You can they post now on that Mimbo now.
Which is actually cashing out from that.
Yes,
because
exactly.
Guess what? If you get a deal with the company, you understand. If you get a deal with the company, I want more talk about it because the artists they need to know how to take some certain thing them and convert that into money. That one of the things that Nigerians they know and so like they know as to go, even for America, you understand. Weti Malox actually don't do na say Weti. Guess what? He just realize say maybe the company he get a deal with the company. Say once a month I go post on a product. Maybe so number of time. Maybe that week if they already post about their product, you understand? And then this boss come up. If he still reach out to the company, say, hey, and also we'll get a deal for once a week, but then when I cut me the extra check, guess what? I'll feel post to now way the buzz because generally when the buzz they happen, it happen, new people they still actually discover them.
Yeah.
When the gossip they happen, so you must say now be that Malok way they attack Jovi. Now be that Jovi way they attack Malok. You understand? They go check them, go check their music and all of that. And they be like, this guy is good. So even their streaming, sometimes they go up.
Yes.
Right? Because even your hater, the one go listen to the music. So make can cautious you don't even know who play music. But then when you go listen and fan which it happen, you expand your fan base. So I really feel like if sometimes these buzz them, our artists, our I don't know if not them, or not, might just say the artists, they learn for manage them, they can actually cash out for me.
No, they
personally, that's how I feel.
Yeah, no, they definitely can be able to do it. Just as you explain as so. Their brand deals now time that way they feel the push them. Just after the boss, so where attention they on them, they push them. Because maybe in the moment of the boss,
people focus on
only on the bosses, They just after the boss, and I say I noticed my logs do one. Yeah, I noticed it do one.
I think Blanche Bailey get that attitude for always drop a buzz, drop a something we would train before he drop a song.
Like Jovino.
Yeah, like like Jovi. So now the thing that I try to talk say artists again for learn how to capitalize or create that buzz where it not go be destructive. You understand? Because I don't notice say Jovi the ever can do and then like he be talk, he go delete them. We missing as on two, it no really be you know what I may ever be for them. Maybe people can see and say, oh, Jovi be right, they can't see. No, he just create the buzz. After the buzz, he put out the song, he put out the project and blah blah blah. He train, sell the music. After that, he take down all the two be the negative. He leave only the positive one the online. What else you want to talk about Mr. Leo and the entourage? Or you want which other topic first?
You see Mr. Leo no. Mr. Leo he picking them.
Yeah, so what's actually happened, I say how they call it, all we know Mr. Leo. Now you be the specialist. So me, I always now me I go for ask you the question then because now you get deep knowledge on the industry and all of that, which is the intent of this segment.
Yeah.
So Mr. Leo, for those who don't know Mr. Leo, at one point in time he signed two artists, Gomez and Kamani, super talented artists. and then work for about 1 or 2 years, and then they fall out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't think so that Mr. Leo end the contract because up to now they see my doors, they see they open my doors, they see
Yeah.
they open my yeah, but I don't know say Gomez come out,
Kamani come out, yeah.
Kamani come out. That way Gomez come out, we no hear Kamani talk anything
Mm-hmm.
until when he took Kamani come out and then he start talk.
Mm-hmm.
He start talk. Now, Mr. Leo now one of that persons away. Character wise, so many people like him for industry. So many talent wise is good. Character wise is super good.
Yep.
So he gets so many supporters. He gets so many people. The way no matter what you talk, we know him. Mr. Leo will know him. And so Kamani will go on a segment, Hall of Fame, Darling Younger.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful segment really happened for Kame.
Right.
Beautiful, very, very. She's doing wonderful.
Yeah.
Talking to artists and all of that. In as much as some people they look and like, oh, it create controversy, but guess what? That controversy they create the buzz. The
yep.
buzz you do it, make more people they get interest for the industry.
Yep.
So Kamani over there, he talk plenty in them. But the one way he talk he catch people's attention. Now about a relationship with Mr. Leo, and then talked about Mr. Leo, no, he never taste no fire fang and blah 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 blah. And by the way, first of all, the first question I want to ask you, A-list artists, signing artists, we just come over talk how artists they go for do them, put someone out there. Do you think, especially with because Mike Monster, even Mike Monster, artists they will be signing them, they get public now. I don't see the pussy man alone, walking alone. All the time I never hear any project with the artists. And they do fine. The same thing with Salatiel, with Mr. Leo, then they break up. The same thing with started with Jovi and they break up. Tizi Panchak, no one signing no person. He didn't bring one want to now, and then when I go Stanley end of the same thing. Do you feel like that was A-list artists, especially from the Mr. Leo perspective? At one point in time, they don't start regretting maybe I know for even do that or
they feel. Yeah, if he brings some people in regret, especially when some kind of thing that happen. Yeah, some artists then, but from the way I look at now, maybe I never see some serious regret because again with Mr. Leo, you know what she'll say he fully regret that community that this name. He just feels bad that they are going against him like that in public. Meanwhile, he tried to help them. But nobody really showed the same he regret working with them. Because in fact, he did even for the post, he actually talked about as well. Say he chose them because of a reason. Because he saw talent.
And the reason still did it.
The reason still did. You know, that even he, the Mr. Leo, when they still work with Salatier, you know, there's no way Salatier regretted that he picked him up.
No, but then they still get a good relationship, which is actually what we're talking about. You understand? In as much as personally, I feel like the one way most of these artists are missing, I say, in as much as we get a bad relationship now, you know, missing some pretty good things anybody inside the intent will be good, but then the procedure or the route or whatever thing we're trying to do, the way we'll be trying to go about the intent was wrong. You understand? But for artists that will come out like Tila, become at Stanley, you know, one other reason why I respect Pascal actually quit music because he don't get a good relationship with his mentor. In as much as I will say be weak, but for you in a way that for sure, and I say this person really gets some influence on me. You understand? So I don't know. Now, before you, okay, I know. So you get artists with the manager now. Probably in the years to come, you sign more artists and all of that. How you think it be the best way for an artist who don't sign for some record label? Maybe because initially they were excited about signing a record deal. You understand? And then now 2 years into their life, when the record label don't make them famous, popular, and all of that, and then family start to say this, friends start to say that, and then they start feel disgruntled, they start the regret the deal. What do you think should be the best way for go about them so everyone get the best of thing they need?
The best thing that the artist has to do is education. They need to learn about music business before they get into the edition. Understanding their business. So they need to understand, say, their talent. When they go for record label, the record label is trying to monetize their talent and get returns from it. Not be free. They get to understand, you know, that they do that is what I do, their freestyle and for TikTok or for this and that, for Instagram, for Facebook. The person see you or they move from one song, then they see and they like them. You need to know. So when they record label, they pick you up, so the intent is to monetize your talent and make profit from it.
Mm-hmm.
No be charity.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yes. So you need for when you need to understand that when you understand that,
Mm-hmm.
they put them for the back of your mind. You understand why the record label they make some decision the way they make them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you
Yes.
go for the no calculate say, oh, na friend. Yeah, if it still be your
Your
friend, this
friend.
and that.
Yes.
But the main thing put them for the back of your mind say, there is this talent that they've seen in me.
Me.
And what they're trying to do is to monetize that talent.
Mm-hmm.
That is it. That they are not trying to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might look like they're trying
They
to help
help
you,
you.
but the ultimate
Go.
goal now for monetize that talent.
Mm-hmm.
Once you keep on over the back of your mind, like even when thing like when thing happen, you understand why. Then also you need to just study before some terms of a contract. Like when they give you contract the
Mm-hmm.
first time, not just sign up for that place.
Mm-hmm.
The most normal record label will give you time. Say
Mm-hmm.
you go
Go
make a
read and
decision, go
find.
read
Yeah.
and make decision.
Mm-hmm.
To doing that time when you go so now for the way if you do some legal consultation,
Cause yeah.
you know, you get some money, you find for actually find a lawyer with a entertainment lawyer, not just any kind of lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Because property lawyer they day or family lawyer they
Yeah.
decide no go ask family lawyer about
Yeah.
record label, about record deal.
Mm-hmm.
But will be specialized for
Entertainment.
entertainment law. Yeah. Or sometimes and now I've even talk if you devil case where some people no get do for
Mm-hmm.
hire lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
what I can advise him to is to see some other person who he might know as the manager or some other artist that he
Artist.
knows.
Mm-hmm.
He go to background first. The grandfather I beg, look me the contract so how the thing look.
Yeah.
You see, no, make that person help you
Mm-hmm.
explain in certain terms them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at
Wait
least
till they
make
lack.
wait it yeah.
Yeah. Wait
Yeah.
till they need for take her out. Yeah.
Exactly. So I may know thing where he design.
Mm-hmm.
He never do all that homework so
Mm-hmm.
before he can sign. So that
Mm-hmm.
when he can sign now, we don't study that this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, he don't keep up for the back of his mind, say they are trying to monetize his talent.
Mm-hmm.
He will not say this. It's all business. So at the end of the day, when if they can't separate,
Mm-hmm.
may not get
Any
bad
beef,
blood.
yeah.
You know. May not get bad blood. And again, with that contract too, the
Mm-hmm.
contract too, only hold the artist liable, but the record label too.
Yeah.
Because the record
You get one thing they
he
for
get
do
one
am.
thing again for do am.
Yeah. But I think the challenge it come mostly because, like you talk, the people they need pay attention for read the contract through. They need to pay attention for really understand, find someone who help they interpret the contract to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So wait till the end up happen and say they sign contract where it be one-sided. Now only then they give, now only then they give. The
Yeah.
record level no actually they give you any plenty in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like no place no they for they say the record level more they give me so amount of money.
Yeah.
They give for give me house and all that stuff. They know.
Mm-hmm.
You see, so I think the way to talk really correct. But once with the last people I want me to throw into more light.
Mm-hmm.
What if the Peking already signed the contract?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
No knowledge, nothing, and one of those one-sided contract them. What if the Peking already signed? Anything they will say if you do for redeem the situation?
Again for this situation,
Mhm.
it will need money if you get entertainment lawyer way if you make
By the
American.
way, I hear say Steven's music they asked Daphne 500 million for Weti. How you laugh to
Really?
Yeah, I hear say right now the day at loggerheads, you know
Really?
that, right? That's
No,
the reason
no,
why
no.
she's not putting out anything.
Wait, really?
Of course. Why you think they're not put? I get a friend.
No,
with
I think say you don't just marry, then you can
No,
stay married.
right now they are loggerheads. I think some person even send me some two-way streaming music, put that out here, wait. I hear say they ask you about 500 million or something.
Really?
Allegedly, though, I will need still need for verified information, but
Yeah.
then I get person to actually reach out to Daphne. We
Mhm.
wanted her some concert they way, PTP concert they way. I guess some person we you want do them for year, and the person be one Daphne be ask me our artism.
Mhm.
We if you use a female artist, you ask me
Mhm.
artism.
Mhm.
I tell you since we already get PTP in a male,
Mhm.
we need a female artist.
Mhm.
You understand? And for
Mhm.
me, we get options them.
Mhm.
If you want an anglophone artist, you want a francophone artist. But if you want artists we francophone to relate with, anglophone to relate with,
Mhm.
you understand?
Mhm.
You get people like Daphne, you get
Mhm.
people like Blanche.
Mhm.
Regno is super talented, super good, but then you know get that catalog.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I know write it off. So the Daphne at least was popular already. If you know Daphne, so
Mhm.
each time struggle will reach out for Daphne team. I think the person I don't know if you reach out to Daphne personally,
Mhm.
but the person you reach out to the Daphne number where they give,
Mhm.
tell them say, oh, and if you do anything the year until maybe next year.
That's what
You
person
understand?
there.
Yeah, if I get the message you tell me correctly,
Yeah.
I know if we really remember exactly what it is, but it make a Daphne actually say something in the lines of, and if you do anything now until maybe next year or something. So now my question was, why would an artist who is supposed to be active
Mm-hmm.
in not even April, it was like March. The talk for March, and if you do anything the year until next year.
Hmm.
Is it like she's booked completely and we don't see the calendar out there? Or is it that she is just on a
Yeah.
vacation and she did not
Yeah.
put out the word that hey, I'll be on a vacation? Is she pregnant? Is she like a plenty? So for me, you don't only go for cement the fact because even before I'm talking to my friend,
Mm-hmm.
I be telling you so some person don't make me understand. Say they let Daphne. You get that sound for them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some small musical break and then I try for figure out.
Good boy, as good as we know. God forbid I no go fit suffer. Blessings day in my head, I no fit big bossa. As I define this money, Father put your hands on me. As I go, I know they see my front. Papa open the way for me. Any other day, gay walk. But can't pass them the hard, my must to chop. Body power,
Yeah.
chop with them up. I don't know how man they do, but man, that's all live it up. Man, the multitask little book up. And a bacana different charge over up. Now only man for inside street, we know the suck. Place where they tag on for the way they chop. Oh boy, you the walk waiting for to Allah. Tell them say I be younger.
Okay, thank you, Kings. Thank you,
Okay,
thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, DJ King say me that person called Libyanka with regards to the concert where the travel talk. You think Libyanka will be a good person for Adam for PTP?
definitely. But the thing I say, SK don't fit pay the fee with Libianca or ask her because you know the Libianca na international star now. You say, even though na paysan, but SK don't fit drop the fee. If you can ask him, may they drop, may they pay $85,000 for one show. Don't fit pay her. So I think that there's a good option, and of course they been Libianca and they hope they will flop only because of that one song. They hope they will
Yeah.
flop. Yeah, but if you can,
But that's another thing. Also, he go sing that one song how many times?
Okay, so that is the thing.
That is for me. I feel like that is the challenge.
That's the
They
challenge.
need some person way
When
because
you catch
Petit
a-
Pig
yep.
will probably come for like maybe 1 a.m.
Mhm.
You understand? So we need person who entertain people for
Yes.
maybe like 10 p.m. till that time.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
see, so
Now,
I know.
that's also another issue I've even had with artists them getting shows. The artists when artists just drop one song, and that's
Mhm.
what happens.
Mhm.
When you come now, you only the end up doing the way they can say showcase.
Mhm.
Where you just go for club,
Mhm.
just sing a 1-2 song then because you don't get catalog.
Mhm.
Now until you get catalog, like album them,
Mhm.
many songs where if you can actually do show.
Mhm.
So that's the thing now with Libianca. Yeah, ego we they okay, but I mean, he get your own song there, but the song that we play to people who can't they can't listen, not just that one song.
Mhm.
We go just sing and maybe do that kind 2 times and all that.
Me so small more listen the Pekin and then banana.
We also don't forget, we don't forget topic and just go off. We don't forget that definitely topic. We know what land on that.
Oh, that's true.
Mhm.
I don't even remember. So
You
yeah,
read- mhm.
so
I think it was we talk about even just because of this
the
contract.
contract things. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I don't know. What to be a conclusion when it comes to artists, record labels, and contracts?
Yeah, just like I talk, now they just we mentioned before, you just get for study a contract, like no hurry for sign. Then again, once you don't understand, say they are monetizing your talent. That is what they're doing. They are not, even though you look as if they're coming to help you to make you understand that they're coming to monetize your talent because it's a business.
Yeah.
It's a business, so that and you're one of the products of the business, so they have to make money from it. Why you two are making money? Nobody say only them to make money. That's it. All with all the money we spend for you, they have to make a profit. They have to make back all of the money they spent on you. plus profit.
Mm-hmm.
So once you understand that kind of thing, so then you go and go learn your contract. Then you should be fine. If unfortunately, the thing with your hook now just sitting when person just go sign at the beginning. Even let's say even in the case of Daphne,
Yes.
you most likely have been a contract that they signed ever since. But
Since,
of
yeah.
course, by that time
When she was not popular,
Yeah.
nothing, she was desperate. She
Yep.
needed something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they think that unfortunately at that time you know don't get educated on that. Yeah. So now I can't say so. But yeah, it will only they only hopefully find a way to to come to terms. Even if the Daphne no get the money for it, allegedly, just like talk, if they ask some kind of money, they only make arrangement. If obviously you no get that kind of money for job or owner, so they arrange the way they go they pay small so they finish. Yeah. Because
500 million.
now plenty money that Then another thing, the team I even calculate.
And you know what? You know what? You know the worst thing about this whole thing.
What?
She cannot even perform those songs.
Okay, that is the thing.
Yeah,
because
she
they own the record
the
label
rights
owns the
and I think everything.
Man.
Yeah, she cannot even perform
You
these
know,
songs. So she probably, I think the only way out is for her to stay until the contract runs
Yes.
out.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you give them any mediocre song,
Mhm.
I know say the contract them, it will hardly be in a kind of contract where the oblige you must. You
Mhm.
understand?
Mhm.
And even in a contract where the oblige you,
Mhm.
if you give them any mediocre song, if you just put out anything for them, you understand?
Actually, that
Mhm.
plenty money we ask it so now because say editors even break the contract. So it shows that the contract still be active.
Mhm. Now I know. Now this is the thing. Right? The contract still be active. I think.
Yeah.
Because what happened was she was at the end of her contract. I
Mhm.
think.
Mhm.
So all this thing, and allegedly someone was just explaining to me or telling me, oh, maybe.
Mhm.
So it did like what happened. I say the guys entirely realized it Daphne contract but they can't end.
Mhm.
And when that time Daphne be there for a peak,
Mhm.
they gave her a position in the company.
Mhm.
Someone and Weti. Should even the Daphne post and say, oh, now be talent Weti for the company.
Yeah,
One
remember
and
that time, yeah.
something. What not be CEO, but they give some position of the company
Mhm.
where it gets you into a contract.
Mhm.
Another contract probably. You understand? So then now when I think the original contract ends,
Yeah.
he wants to say, hey, they say no, you should get contract with us, so
Yeah.
you get for maybe stay for years. So now the reason that I think he need to put out music, but then it should be contractual. I just
Both, yep.
all these things allegedly, I just hope say
Yep.
we can find. Wait till the next one talk about. When
Well,
we talk about contracts, so one more talk about the picking AJ Bar boy.
okay.
He's talented, he's super talented, and one thing is sure, anytime from now, some person go jump on. So I hope say he watch the video. I hope say he could learn a lot from this. He could take his
Yes.
time. If any person get for signing, he could take his time, read the contract, find person if he interpret the contract for you very well.
Mhm.
Make sure say his interest be fully represented before you
Yes.
get into the contract. Because no one a situation again where I think for small time people go start lock people because this thing involve resources. Man, if you take it, like you said, the people that they put in their money, they put them because they know it's in a business.
Yes.
So by the time a man don't invest in family money for you,
Yes.
and then you want to start the tonto with them, I feel like they get right for
No, they get right now. Just say because of the way they for Cameroon, we never see become professional in this. In fact, now why they see some people they feel they say we know you get showbiz for Cameroon, industry for Cameroon, yeah, because never be solid for the kind of thing and like contract them. You sign contract and then you abide to your contract.
Yeah. Person not abide, you go jail.
Exactly. Because for Cameroon, if you say na just come, we just work, they friend them, you help me this and that. People they don't understand say that collect na money where they put on for your back. You know. Except say you know say na you the sponsor yourself before you understand say okay. No, but when a record level they can't put money for your back. Understand nothing. A lot of times, and you see, we even talk now, so it sound like say we lean more on the record level, but we are just being realistic. Because usually the record level that invest the money. You know. Now usually the people the most time the people they need the condo with the record label because the record label looks like the bigger man, they look like the one who has the money, the artist and the smaller person, here why the materials. When they realize it's a business,
it's a business.
Money.
So we mostly look at from the part of the record become hell na hell.
Yes.
You want hell that
picky,
yeah. They won't look at us so.
No,
yeah.
They know we just help that picking no be na come on meeting enough to we want to make go. Say no. Na business. Now business.
Wow.
Why
And
making
I
money on
think that's the
business?
reason why Franco probably after his hit song, he
Mhm.
probably failed. Because if he get a hit song and then and then some reasonable record level be coming, because this is another thing I want you to talk on. Weti be that role for record label. We plenty people university understand them. We naively make them feel like they be entitled to 70% of the money we would make them from your talent. Because I feel like saying that, so once people understand that, maybe we'll start see value in what they bring. So that way, if we say record label don't say make Daphne stay for the next 10 years and give you this, or the record label they would ask Daphne 500,000, they get reason why. I wish it's that role for record label for an artist's life.
The reason why record label they usually ask some kind of percentage that might look high is because now then they spend all the money. Now then they spend money for shoot videos and way they feel cost in the millions. It's someone that they house you. You know, someone they provide you moto. That then they pay for promotion for your decent for TV and radio, which is expensive.
Yeah.
In fact, promotion even expensive part producing the song.
Yeah.
Promotion be expensive part that produce, like if you produce, like say if you produce a song, ça se passe ici. Now he be the producer, he just maker, you know, cost say anything. But if you want to go pay myself, na fee be the producer, even go pay fee bit. I don't know what I want the time this and that they do all thing. But for promote that song, for go for TV and radio station, everything, it will cost at least 2 million for do that full promotion.
Wow.
So when record label they invest all of that amount of money on multiple songs over multiple songs, you expect them to make that money back now. You think they're working only for Jody Jody hope now say, hey, one day go work out. So that's why they usually ask for a certain significant percentage of the year because of the amount of money that they spend on you. You say, because they have to make that money back. Then sometimes for even when African record label themselves will never even yet become as professional as the one that we did for Itas. For Africa, the record label they see there for way they just spend that money, then they just take a certain big percentage. For Itas, I say they spend money every single dime they spend on you, they have to get it back before you start to see profit.
Really?
Yes. So they give you money at the beginning that is called is an advance. If you can say on US as you don't sign $1 million deal. You usually see as they can glad say, oh, I signed a $1 million deal. They glad say, oh, don't get 1 million. The when they need to tell them, and unfortunately, a lot of them they don't see understand. They say it is a loan. They give you advance of your royalties. So because they know
on a year, fine.
Yeah.
No laugh.
Yeah.
No laugh. I know say I don't almost fall for the kind of conversation, but I don't even know say they did deep.
Yep. No, that's
Continue, pa.
yeah, because they when you can hear say don't give so artists can say, oh, don't give $1 million deal. It is glad say, oh, I have $1 million. They understand say that is an advance that I give it to you. They give for you because they have understood that you are not going to make money in a long time. And they don't want you to stay broke.
Yes.
Because if you make
if you affect your brand.
Exactly. And affect your music production. Because it's also in their interest for you to make good music. So
they're comfortable and everything so you can be productive.
Yes.
Yep.
So now that they give you that advance of 1 million. Now they go to spend money for producing music. How much they pay people for studio time, how much they pay for the beat when they make them, how much they pay for distribute them, how much they pay for promote them. They keep all that amount.
Yeah.
When this thing started recoup from mostly streaming.
Yeah.
Or when you go do show them. All that time they so they make money because they take back all that money we don't spend for you. They take back all that money where they only spend for you because they keep even a track of even a single dime, they keep track of all that thing. They take back all that money until they don't recoup all that money before they start to split now percentages now. You see, from streaming, they get the different percentage where they split from performances, they get different percentage where they split from brand deals, they get different percentage where they split. You see, another thing do like I thought when they cut all that money we don't spend for you, it includes the advance we don't give for you. Plenty artists they way after that first advance where they receive, so they didn't ever receive any money from record label. They didn't understand why. even big artists like Big Meal, not just the year, we can they understand why nobody receive money from
Wait,
from
even
radio.
big artists like who call like game my
Big Meal, he can complain the year, say, hey, I receive this money from record with this and that. Before now, even some point online they can broken down for you. Me understand how that in the
It
form.
work.
Yeah. Because if we don't draw the receipt now, that's when we say advance.
Mhm.
Because they never ever receive any money
Mhm.
from record label after that advance.
Mhm.
We even big artists like
Wow.
you see. So now the thing that way people they need to understand about record label them. For Africa, say we even still be kind. The record
Yeah.
label they even still be kind.
Yeah.
Because like I told for Africa, the way they see do now, they just spend, then they just put like some big percentage. Maybe they don't say they take 60, 70, you take 30.
Mhm.
Then for America over here, they get their
But Mark,
percentage.
to Kamani, I hope you the year. I should run your mop say, Mr. Leo, you not taste 5 fine, you not taste 25.
Yeah.
Not forget, say they were doing videos for you. They were
Exactly.
paying people to promote your songs. They were
Exactly.
paying people to record you. They were paying you
Yep.
like all the money. And
Yep.
and normally when business start, that is
Mhm.
what we do.
Yep.
We get out to the call and employ back.
Yep.
You understand?
Mhm.
Before Thursday, they don't give you 25. I don't know what you mean. You be dressed fine, you be do some kind of thing.
Mhm.
At least sometimes you want to be patient like for 5 years. I hope say the record label. I don't think say Mr. Leon that kind of wicked person way he could just take you, milk you, and then
Yeah.
dump you. No, even Jovi, none of that people they so.
Yep.
You understand? Now for the artists, now they really understand Weti Jovi be the do with Tila them with Pascal, the other guy the way then they be the fin and say, oh, because then they look at now if that deals in come, oh, they don't give Gamve 10 million. Gamve they even give me 2 million and all of that. Forget it, so that 10 million we don't come, that guy will take them, reinvest for your career,
Yeah.
buy the necessary thing them,
Yep.
do you the necessary video. For people like Kamani, how many Mr. Leo almost lost his career because of Kamani and Gomez?
Yes. Yes.
Focus only on about
Only on
1
the
year.
two.
It only future for their song them.
Yep. Yep.
He put out Kamani's song, put out Gomez's song, put out the one, do them videos with Mr. King. More than how many videos?
Yep. And
Now
all we will see and made they know say
all we see
man see them. They don't feel argue that one.
all man see
All
am.
man see
Wait,
am.
me now say now the explanation with the gear now, which is very, very correct. No money they can invest for you because you are hell you know.
Yeah.
They don't see something inside you. And this is one other thing I'll tell these kids, right? I they call them kids now, already amateur people. I be a grandfair. When I look my head, we don't start go down. See, no, that is one thing. I used to be a soccer player, and you don't hear around here say, "Oh, Sako was good."
Yeah.
Now, one other thing that way it make me I feel I go tell people that any day, anytime.
Okay.
When you have the talent, it is not just about your talent. You understand? If you get talent, when you feel that only you want to chop from that talent, you don't go ever go anywhere.
Okay.
Now the one thing that even with Tiwa they do and even with Toride and everything, anything where you feel so you get them win a goal, where you feel that only you go benefit from. You know go it get limit to how you go.
Yeah.
But once you start bringing people in, once you start making people feel like you fit chop for my talent,
Yes.
you understand? Just imagine Kamani just say any man for Dallas way he hook me up with show. You understand? I know take no money. The only thing I do no pay na my flight, my can perform and all of that. Any money when I make on I take and chop them. You know how many people go struggle make come for you?
Yeah, true.
But guess what? If you not ever put yourself for that place, and I joke an example, if you not put yourself for that place, SK will come Dallas now. No man will find that interest for investing in you. But once you start present your talent, you start present your project, you start present yourself as this is something that we all can feed from. Do you understand? You will get so many people that will come in. And then now, so where even you two go fit chop very well because at the end of the day, like you talk, you get to understand your own percentage. You get to understand the other person, the record level, their percentage. That way, all if you do business fine and will grow.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's very important. If you want to talk the
we'll talk as we wait till our next topic. You want to play some? Yeah.
Another good information where I like him. Can Quinto has become an aggregator for a Netflix aggregator for Cameroon. You know, filmmaker Can Quinto become Netflix aggregator. You know, where it means he be one of the authorized distributors now for movies to Netflix. Very big
when
thing.
when you say authorized distributor, what is that supposed to mean? I don't know if you go deeper.
The only people that because Netflix need to accept movie from any person. Netflix no daily YouTube where if you just do a movie, you upload them for it. For Netflix, you have to go through some people. Some people who I think they actually have to watch the movie. And the movie has to have certain criteria that Netflix has put in place. and certain visual and audio quality,
Quality.
visual and audio quality, then the story needs to have some style substance, So Netflix has some people who they have given them that role to be the ones to do that verification, because Netflix is receiving submissions, thousands of submissions every day. They don't get, they don't feel. So now aggregator, then now they do them. Now they find aggregator for different regions of the world for watch that video, watch this and approve movies, and then send them for them. Now they trust that person. So Quintus has become one of those people now for Cameroon. I think before that we had the only other one we had was
Agbogibe.
Yes, Agbogibe, and that this. I think he says actually
Camif,
the organization. So now we have the second one.
So it means the one that don't put Quintus for play with if he actually handpick.
Yes.
As the top.
Yep. Wow. So it shows that maybe if you don't talk that handpick, so when he calculating the way they in works.
No, normally when he made those handpicked comments and all whatever he said about handpick, I understood actually what he meant. But at one point in time, what I did not like about it was the fact that way they be handpick you, wouldn't be yes saying that they handpick people. Because if you say they handpick others, it means even when you were selected, you were handpicked also.
Yes.
You understand? So now it's for that position, we hope say go be in a handpicked team where it go just decide, say, okay, this man is my friend. Because that is the problem we have in the industry. That is the problem we have in the country. Now, problem now get our community. People do things in as much as support your own day and all of that, but sometimes we won't do things because the person deserve for be there. The other person deserve for, I don't know if I talk can find.
No, it makes sense. And even without knowing, I don't just think now so. See, because thinking about this thing of if person decides say you want the pig na friend them, I've just thought about something now like this. See, in the long run, I think it's going to hurt that aggregator because, like I told Natima, I don't think, and I don't say I don't do any research. I think Netflix is probably doing all they should do if I was Netflix, is that I would see the performance of the movie the way you submit them. If your movie they consistently get poor performance, then I stop my contract.
No, definitely. I sure see Netflix get something like that in place.
Yep.
And like an aggregator, I don't even think say Netflix will leave all thing for a hand.
Yeah,
you understand? For that level for Cameroon, the video Netflix, I feel like Netflix don't just decide for that level for Cameroon. If you pick films the way they actually represent that region, we get the language. You understand? Whether French or English, whether pidgin or because you actually understand. You understand? If you actually watch a film, be like, okay, this is a typical Cameroonian film.
Yeah.
I want to submit this one. Now the same thing they be do Camif and Agbogibe them. You understand? Now after that level, they get now their people the way they should done against it, review all of this. Instead, me have be the one tongue and say no. The way we affect can quittus. Now the fact is, as a producer also, does he stand in that best position for be an aggregator? You understand? Why don't they look for a neutral person where he understand movies? You understand? We understand movies, but then they because it's difficult for me. I look at me now you play football. It's difficult for Guy referee for Maui to play for that side, and then you expect it to be balanced. You understand? And that is the reason why even Can Quintus felt like the other movie was handpicked. Because guess what? Most of the people that were the team for the DC that they were the part of the project. You understand? So I feel like Netflix should, I don't know if the better thing they should have done was look for someone who understands movie, who has been into that, but maybe not really there into production and but it was still difficult because at the end of the day, if you get a talent, like how they call this guy, Nini Emeni, Mengo, and then from time to time, even if you're not into any project now, in the long run, you still get into a project. So it's just a difficult situation where I don't feel like people just for understanding. So man get for make that decision. So man get for handpick those things, and whatever the choice is, we just have to be patient until we don't get evidence. Say the movie they actually be handpicked, not based on their quality, but based on personal relationship with the people that they produce the movies.
No, but I thought get that kind of evidence, and of course, even Netflix, Netflix checks and say no, them the person, But yeah, I think they choose it because they know in a filmmaker, he understand film, and he filmed and to really represent Cameroon. So yeah, maybe they also I think that you need to make application like they need to choose. So if you say that he go make the application.
No, normally, now this is for me. Freddie Mooks, right? DJ Freddie Mooks. I will send you a thing now. One other person will get our community way today for Grammy and all of that. Like he's that
really?
huge. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You look, it don't you really follow to read it in them. If the Grammy like front row seat for Grammy the year and all of that.
Really?
Yeah. Front row seat DJ Freddie Mooks. Look him up. He's huge. Like now, actually, he bring all Mr. Leo them that spot there they get time for Grammy. Now he actually work all that stuff them. Stanley Eno them, Kosi them and all of that. Now DJ be the Dallas, but now he the Atlanta, so they shuffle between Atlanta and Dallas. Then now one other person I'll introduce you for ye. Make sure when I meet you. So they actually play that role for Grammy, not for Cameroon, but for Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for Africa. Like now they did for that panel way. Now then they select music and say, okay, the one so. Normally they always, if they get the best representation, right, they get get some person who understand the sounds of that community, of that continent.
Yes.
So he did for the John Legend them and all that. The guy is huge. Like he's huge. Freddie Mooks is huge. Like that the way go call me so we did that John Legend.
Really?
He's huge. If funny me say no know he. Yeah, so
DJ Freddie Mooks.
Yeah. He's huge. He just gets on song release with Goya Meno. You know Goya Meno, right? That guy when I blew at my piano. Oya Meno. No. They run kitty, they run kata. He gets song with release
South African.
I think a Nigerian. Because for the type DJ Freddie Mooks.
For a long time, no, like
DJ Freddie. You know, say that guy na Nigerian. Freddie Mooks. M-U-K. Yeah. That guy na Nigerian. Then I make Amapiano blow worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the song we do I'm with the. Yeah, guys, more just listen to the songs more with the topo. Can you play for your ear?
Hey, what's up, boy? I'm in the home. Hey, yo, man, we got a party going on tonight.
Okay.
Where you at? Vegas?
Now Freddie that.
Okay.
Can you be here tonight? All right, cool, man. I'll see you. All right, it's gonna be crazy.
Goya Meno that. So Goya Meno actually Nigerian. Then I make Amapiano popular around the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, put on skin so many things.
Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry, we enjoy the team with you. Yeah, that made the wrong kitty the wrong night one.
Wow.
Yeah. DJ Freddie Mooks don't do interview here. So now he is huge. You understand? He huge bird. Now very down to earth person. If you come here, if you don't surely meet up people event them where you maybe coordinating them. I can person where he did for some place. He always want dinner after they help carry pan the camp here, carry the one. Yeah. He be did Dallas, yeah. It always be Dallas, and he be Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, so man, from this conversation, right? The next one I want to ask you now, where do you think? Because we'll get everything we need them. Freddie Mooks there for na person way most of okay. By the way, now he produced the bunch, the last album. I don't need to release the album. Like that guy is huge, yeah.
Freddie Mooks,
yeah. Now he produced even I think the band is no after this Jogo look it up. After everything look it up and then I'll link una. It's huge, like na person with that Nigerian or you don't be studio for here with the man. How they call the guy? This big guy for Nigeria. We get Aristaria started and all.
Don Jazzy.
For studio we call me say hey Sako, I be tell you say yeah say Isado Don Jazzy now. So if you get time come. He is that huge when Nigerians already understand. Like I tell you, they for that level for Grammy. I know you will research. You go now, go look at up and all that stuff. The Misali, all the know. And that is the thing. I sometimes I sit and I'm like, are these guys back home just greedy towards us? Because now people in that way, they call and say cut soup, right?
Mm-hmm.
They cut soup for different people.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they have projects like this, what people they talk about, the Mr. Leos, I need to put that on Mr. Leo alone.
Mm-hmm.
But all the artists the way they know influence Stanley and all of that people them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They see they promote it to now DJ where he get we don't see DJ they do the thing, right?
Yeah.
Where they do music, but then they sing for them and they produce the beat.
Mm-hmm.
And so it brings us back to that conversation. If our people they really support, we would do for diaspora.
They need the support way. Because if it is so, because a big reason why we don't know the DJ Mooks. Now because I never see that much. Because it should say it be more really popular now for the side, not in Cameroon. And just as you talk, because they were artists for Cameroon.
Tata King, now he produced the album.
Yeah.
So that is how long he's been doing music. That album, they're now like 20 years old.
Wow.
Yep.
So yeah, now 18 and I guess I don't know it. So it shows say, the people that we don't help from Cameroon, they never openly appreciate it in public. So now that normal people will never,
which is a very bad thing.
Yeah, they will never know. So you get some person, so we get some kind of connection and way if you make things happen.
And I talk so.
And then say now we're gonna only
when
the guy,
talk,
how they call it? No, the other guy for Cameroon where they make connection.
Agbogibe.
No, why am I forgetting this guy's name? Where he make connection for Nigeria with Nigerian artists and Cameroonian artists.
That guy for Boya.
No. Why am I forgetting this guy's name? He do music then, but in a long time never release song.
How's guy that?
Where is my face? No, I remember her name.
I'll find some Freddie. This is what we post of you.
Just recently.
After Grammy.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, na person that way they never promote it enough. Now either Cameroon they might be aware, so we get some person. So
but then now the people the way you don't work with, I feel like now they be careful. Now they get, and guess what? I feel like they are doing that. They're actually being greedy. You understand?
Or maybe they just don't understand the importance. Maybe they just check say since no be that kind of person they on the forefront. Seeing that most of that kind of background.
No,
kind
on
person.
the contrary, I feel like say no. Now that kind, hey, I don't get my plug. I'll keep onto myself.
Okay, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that kind, I don't get my plug. I'll keep onto myself.
Yeah. That could be a very big reason.
Because me and see me. Okay, now in this. Tell us about a few projects you've been working on. Afraid that on Twitter. I don't know the audio.
Yeah. We just did a song with Victoria Kimani from Kenya, and that song actually we wrote that song during the pandemic.
You could do a nice song with
the song is called Friends.
Some the girl for
Victoria did the first version.
Yeah, it took
Victoria Kimani.
In Kenya,
yeah, but the one I really want
sent it to me. So I was thinking of
that video for Grammy
on the song and stuff like that.
Okay, we did Grammy.
Yeah.
You don't put the video for
I think so. I don't put down for Toridi. My check.
They can't follow.
He give me shout out to really shout out for Grammy.
That they don't want to sing about. Okay. Fake friends. Yeah. I said, okay, then it's not for you if you hear it. So yeah, then I connected with my friend, also my brother Miko. Miko's a Grammy nominated singer-songwriter, and he has done.
Man, Freddie is huge. And I want another person to no get time. You know when you do something in a passion, you understand? When you do something in a passion, you know what other people, especially where you know you saw where you go. You know really. Bro, we had 1 hour already. However, we'll work on this and then maybe in the next segment we'll talk about them.
Yeah.
Any other thing they want to talk about?
I think we want to talk about the main thing the way they happen. They happen this week. You know, that Jovi and Maddox that fight. Mr. Leo response. Mr. Leo being nice, telling people to still support that artist the way they call she online.
Yes.
Plus, Kankutu being an aggregator, Then again, for the hold on, Mr. Leo edition, you know, even they say over know the details. Even they say man, they check say Mr. Leo is an angel. But the thing that at the end of the day, we saw how Mr. Leo helped them. Yeah. So we never ever thought say Mr. Leo is perfect. So they say we don't know what team we did for a contract. We want your team will see online. Team will all man see.
I feel say with your explanation, any person who is smart with your explanation about how the music industry works right now, any person who is smart, no go even one blame Mr. Leo 1%.
Okay.
And even me, as person who try to build something, something winning are just about me, because it's what I try to do for you. I feel do me one. But guess what? I feel still bring in people, and bringing in people no go make me make less money. It go make me make more money.
Instead more money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Natina most record label they make and bet they do and bet. Then people get to understand to say. By the time I bring you in, the camera, the equipment I get and probably for me one. So by the time I bring you in, I get to buy more equipment. Who say I want to take that money buy the equipment? Or if I take the money for money, I don't save and buy equipment. You I expect to me you to bring in something. So when we don't finish buy the equipment, we need them. Then that time of this I really split profit.
Yep.
I think I watched a video. Majo add this. I watched a video the other day where some woman they talk about the one-way business people, because I've watched this video then like crazy. One-way business people them, and at the same way they talk, he say the one mistake business people they make when they want hire people and say you hire person because if you say it can't help you. No.
Yeah.
If you work, if I hire you, I go get for pay. We sort of think money. No, you get for already understand how that person go bring in money before you go ahead for hire them. So even before you hire them, you already show. Now the reason that when company hire you, you're not productive. They do what? They fire you.
Yep.
Because then if they dash you money in a business,
No,
the
in a
same
business.
way you talk,
Yep.
you understand? But the difference, I say that one put out their own Western kind of way, usual break and down. Make this, make the artisan they understand.
Yep.
Number one, as you talk, read the contract through, interpret them, get someone to help you interpret the contracts very well before you go for the contract. But once you put your pen and sign them, know so you don't lock the deal and you get for stand. I don't know.
You give abide to
the terms of the contract.
Yep.
If they not abide to the terms of the contract, you two get for sue them.
Exactly.
Understand. Yep.
Understand. Say they are monetizing your talent. They are not coming to help you.
Yep.
The reason why they spend that money for your back, and I say they want monetize that talent. That's the reason. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was a good segment. If we talk it up with you until you know. But normally our show we'll try to keep them between 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Now don't reach 1 hour. You know, we'll give a good follow-ups on other things there. So we are looking forward to seeing you guys again next week. The same time. It's going to be 10 a.m. Central Time in the US, which is going to be 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Cameroon time.
That
is a good time, and we need to hang out always.
We need to hang out that time. No, that's a good time. Most people they free. People they free for this time, and they free for Cameroon. So people join in, and whenever you join in, we appreciate if you share and you want to participate. So once more, thanks you guys again for being here. You know, Musnana Sako, Tam Gailo, we're signing out.
Thank you now. Guys, don't forget to share. Please always learn to share. Even when you watch the video after, learn for share. That is the only thing we expect from you guys now. Thank the few people that they always watch. We share with your friends, share with, because we put out the man they do a lot of research for talk about the thing they talk about and trust me, the thing the way they talk about them, una know me palava ask questions. Would you discuss nothing the way it will help us grow as a community? We don't tire all this small fight. Oh, the man do this. Oh, that man, why you be do the one to why? No, we don't want other thing them. And the reason we need person like where he get deep knowledge for explain the thing them. So the people that they want get into, the people that they did it, and the people that they, for the industry, may they get a better know-how of how. The one other thing we'll start doing from next segment now for the bring in artists, they may give their own perspective. We will try for the connect the people for diaspora with the people back home, and we just need for build our network so all if you grew.
Definitely.
Like I talked earlier, the biggest mistake you ever make if you get a talent or if you get a jewel or if you get some gold. Now for things if you chop you want from that thing. Anytime when you start think of how can I bring people in and have them benefit from what I have, that is the biggest blessing where you ever get out of your life. And you know whoever believes that way, you go grow, go rich. There's more to read that way. Man, no me for my segment.